bad. I can hear you on this end.
That's
But I am live from Margaritas and Revere, Massachusetts. We are doing country night tonight, so live on location. I have my cowboy hat ready to go once this show is over with. And Adam is in the catacombs of his. We find Nick Cage behind him.
Yeah, in his office. Yes.
The best part about this is I don't have to like grab a bear. I can just have a waitress get it for me, which is nice. So if I need something, I can just be like, hey, give me a bear, you know? So
that's pretty good. That is pretty awesome.
We are trying something new tonight on this show. Other than being live on location, which we haven't done before, we are also broadcasting on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, LinkedIn, Instagram. No Instagram. We're broadcasting everywhere, pretty much all at once. So I never tried this before. We just use this new service, and it's working great. So everything I'm looking at right now, I'm watching us on YouTube on this computer, and I'm watching us on Facebook on this computer. So
nice.
Broadens our audience. So
yeah, the world.
It is always
the
I probably
world.
should.
Sorry.
I probably should introduce you as. I don't think I introduced you. Somebody new watching.
Oh yes, yeah. You probably should introduce your co-host and ask me how I'm doing.
yeah. What you do? How you been?
Sorry, boy. Who the fuck is this guy? Yeah.
I gotta get used to the stand. I think I'm gonna bring a green screen in. I'm just gonna put it right behind me because it's like I have a light. I need another light because it's kind of dark over here in the corner and stuff like that. But so if you're watching this live and you're in the Boston area, you should come by to Margaritas, 85 American Legion Highway, Revere, Massachusetts. I'll be spinning country tunes all night long. So there you go. But I have a.
I will say you're not stuttering.
I'm not. It's pretty clear.
No, I haven't. No, you're not. Hold on a second. Let me see. No, nothing. Nothing. No worries.
Oh, I thought you said I was stuttering. Like I was like the signal was going in and out. Who's on football
look
tonight?
at that shit. Look at that. Oh, fuck. Nice.
Yeah, we got a nice big poster behind us.
That's pretty awesome.
So all you gotta do is go to arty84.com. You can watch the show live. So it's nice and easy. I'm making it really easy for people to be able to be audibly and visually aroused by us on a Thursday night.
Yeah, you get into the point where it's like if they don't want to watch you, they don't like you if they're not watching you because you put it all out there.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, you have no excuse not to be able to find the show. So I mean,
other than just not liking us at all. Yeah.
Right. If you're not watching, you just don't like us. So that's fine. But I gotta get used to looking at the camera where the camera is now because I'm in the studio. The camera's like up here. But like now I'm using the camera in the computer, which actually isn't bad. I was thinking about buying a new camera because I didn't think the quality was gonna be good enough. But this is actually the camera that's on the laptop, which is actually pretty good.
So it's country night.
It is country night. Country West night. We got.
And is there even a turnout yet? Or no, what time does it start?
It starts at 9, and we're half packed right now. To be honest with you.
Really?
And Logan canceled like 50 flights, so there's all these people stranded here too. So
nice.
If you're a single guy and you're looking to get your pickle wet, this is probably where you want to be tonight.
Anybody dressed up nicely?
Oh yeah, some of the girls are. I mean, you know, as much as you can. My cowboy hat's in the back. I'll be putting that on shortly with my white T-shirt and bandana, so it'll be nice.
Like I said, you should try to get them all riled up and just put Coyote Ugly on the big screen, and like all the girls will be like, "Oh my god, I love that movie! I want to dance." You know?
That's the idea. I plan on trying to get people wrecked, and I mean, so I used to start this thing earlier, but they don't want me starting until 9 because like it's still a family restaurant to that point. There's like kids and stuff in it, which I understand. But once 9 o'clock hits, the music goes up, the lights start strobing, things get a little wild. You know what I mean? So it'll be a good time. And I throw the football on behind me. Hey, who's playing tonight? I don't even remember.
It's Atlanta, and I just know the Falcons are. I don't know who the Falcons are playing, but I know they're playing.
Probably should check my lineup and make sure I have no one going up. You beat me by what, 9 points last week?
Yeah. That's the history of I just keep getting everybody on horrible weeks. I only have one loss, and it's just against your wife.
I think my season might be over at this point because if Allen's not 100%, he's not going to be getting me the 40 points he used to be getting. I'm going to be lucky if I'm going to be getting 20 from him.
Yeah, that's true.
I had a little bit of hope. I was going into it. I was like, all right, I'm still hanging in there, and now it just looks like you beat me by 10 points exactly. So there you go. What are you gonna do? But it's still fun to play, I guess. Whatever.
So yeah,
we should say tomorrow. Wait, yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Yeah, no, good. Tomorrow.
I was gonna say tomorrow is Veterans Day, so shout out to all the veterans out there who served.
Yeah.
But our friend Eric, who's a veteran, will probably be hitting every restaurant up from here to where he lives for some free meals, which is his typical MO on Veterans Day. Which, hey, don't knock it. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. Hey, you serve for this country. I will say, like, if I usually, people who mooch off the system, I usually look down upon. But if you're a veteran, do it. Fucking do it. You know what? You served your time, and they piss on veterans in this country. And you know what? Take it for all it's worth and get as much as you can on your fucking day. And everybody should be wishing you happy Veterans Day because you put through all the fucking bullshit. Oh my God. Like, I have so much respect for the fucking veterans in this country. It's ridiculous.
No, I agree 100%. And that's the thing too. The veterans, like, me and my mother were talking about it today about how, like, they're like the last people to be like taken care of in this country. And like, they're taking care of people who don't even need you know what I mean? Like, they should be the first person taken care of. You figure you sacrificed 4 years plus of your life to serve and possibly die in some situations. And here you are now, you come back, you need some stuff to do, but yeah, if you see a veteran tomorrow, thank him for the service, buy him a beer. It's the least you could do to say thank you for keeping us the United States as we are.
And that just goes to show what pieces of shit the politicians are. It's like they look at it's like, we're done with you. We don't need you anymore. You're now a veteran.
Right.
So we don't care about you anymore. Like, we're gonna move on to other things. That's what it is. Just throw away. It's fucking sad.
Yeah, and that's how it is. It's actually, you're exactly right. It's we'll make you go out there. We'll make you sacrifice your life. We'll make you possibly die, or have some long-term, mental disturbia because of what you've seen or what you did, or long-term health issues because of what you were exposed to. But we'll just let you on, figure it out on your own and stuff like that. Which brings up the point, like, we had the elections a couple days ago. Which, do you remember when we were kids? You had the results of the election that night, like before the internet.
Not so much for the government. I know for the presidential shit you always did usually, except for the Gore.
Right.
That was kind of.
That was weird. That was the Florida hanging Chad, not 2000 kind of fuck up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's kind of ridiculous that we live in a time here where technology is so advanced that we're on day 2 of host. I don't know. Well, one state we know is going to be a runoff, Georgia, but Nevada and Arizona are still counting ballots. Like, shouldn't that have been like wrapped up like the day of, right? You would think.
It's a little scary. I don't want to get too into conspiracies with, like, voting fraud and everything like that. But I will say this, like, it is a little odd. And you look at some of these other countries that are communist countries and dictatorships, and like, what happens? They rig the fucking machines. Are we going that way? Like, are we starting to move in that direction, which is a little bit concerning?
Right. So it was kind of hard to rig it. Like, so in Massachusetts, we still get a paper ballot, and we still get to write the little bubble and fill the bubble out of the line, right? And then you put it in the machine. It's a little bit harder to rig that because it's very analog, right? You're drawing a line, and you stick it in the machine, and erase it. Now, Arizona, the reason they're having problems is they have digital machines. And anytime you say the word digital, you open yourself up to a possibility of someone screwing around or get into it, right? Right. And because I always said, like, maybe they should make an app, right? An app that you log into and you can vote between hours. But with anything else, someone could hack that app and manipulate it the way they want it to, right? And unfortunately, the Justice Department seems to be on one side sometimes than the other side, and whoever they're in benefit. I hate to say it, but it's very tough to be able to cast a vote and say, I'm 100% sure this is going in right.
Yeah, so maybe the old school, in this case, the old school method is the best way.
Yeah,
it might be more time consuming, but you know what? If it's more accurate, then it's kind of the way you should do it.
Right. And like, someone made a point. I was talking to someone about it, and they're like, so you go and you vote on election day, and you fill out the form, you shove it in. But for the longest time, that's the only way to do it. And then COVID hit, and then they made you so you could get mail. So I was at the polls. And the guy next to me, I did early voting, which I don't typically do, but I knew I had to work, so I wanted to vote, so I wanted to make sure I got it done. The guy next to me went for early voting too, but they said, "Oh, we already sent ballots to your house." And the guy's like, oh, and the girl's like, oh, don't worry about it. You can vote today. Just throw your ballots away. Now, I got unsolicited ballots sent to my house, and I shredded them. I threw them away. But in theory, I could have voted twice. And really, how did they keep track of that? Like,
Yeah,
I have no idea how they do it, right?
know.
And I'm not saying that I would or people do that, but I'm saying that it could happen.
Yeah.
So there's like, the perfect method would be you do election day on a Saturday, right? And it's all day Saturday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., a day that most people have off. 2/3 of America have off. And you make a law that says that if you work in a business like a hotel, a restaurant, something that requires you to be open on a day, like a Saturday, you are guaranteed a 4-hour break paid for you to go vote. And if whether you vote or not, it's up to you. But you have that time to have that opportunity to go vote. So like there's no excuse why you can't, right?
Yeah.
And if you do that on a day like that, then there should be no excuse why you just couldn't show up to the polls and do it in that particular manner. Just a theory. But, it's on a Tuesday. Maybe in the 1800s that made sense. But in 2022, a Tuesday is a very, very tough day for most people who work to get to one way or another.
Yeah.
And or make it a national holiday. We just shut the entire country down, like Labor Day, right? And you just call, hey, election day is a national holiday. Everyone has it off. Go vote. You have no excuse not to.
That would be great.
I mean, they have national holidays for stuff that makes less sense than elections, right? And that seems to be the most important thing. But I don't know. Who of us? We're just some jabronis from Massachusetts who,
it's true.
I think we know more.
I do want to get into some news here because I texted you something about Sam Bankman-Fried.
Oh, right. So that's another thing. Yeah.
I've been following this guy.
Yeah. So tell me a little about this.
Okay. Do you know anything about this?
No, I all I know is, all right, so you sent me a picture of was Meta, right?
No, I didn't. I sent you a picture of Sam Bankman-Fried. He lost like 94% of his $15 billion in a day. Okay. And all I said was Zuckerberg must be thinking at least this wasn't me, because they've also lost a shit ton of money. But so this moron, he's the CEO of FTX, which if you know anything about cryptocurrency, you basically have Binance, FTX, and Coinbase. They're kind of like your big three. And Sam Bankman-Fried is like he's a big deal in the crypto community. He's like almost like the Warren Buffett of the crypto community. Everyone looks up to him, billionaire, right? Has all this fucking money, seems to know what he's doing. It turns out not so much. And so this all started a couple of days ago. All of a sudden FTX was like, we might have to dissolve because we can't cover the funds because recession, people are worried about the money, people are taking money out. They're like, we don't have enough to cover. If people keep taking money out, we're fucked. Binance, the number 2 comes along, is like, we're going to bail you out. We're going to buy you. Everyone's happy. And then 24 hours later, Binance is like, I think they took a look at the books and were like, nope. Right. So
we got to get out of this, right? Yeah.
Sam Fried was taking money from FTX deposits, kind of like if you want to buy crypto on Coinbase, right? You want to buy that. That's your deposit. You put money in. He was taking people's money and FTX's money and trying to pay off debts from his other company, right? And it put him in a hole. Meanwhile, all these people started taking out funds because, again, recession, economy going down, so people were worried. And that is what happened. It caught up. And it's like, what a fucking idiot. You would think, you have these funds in FTX. You don't fuck with funds to pay off other debt and other funds and other loans. It's just a bad recipe. And now he's lost, like I said, he was worth like 15 billion. He's lost like 94% of that. And FTX is basically hanging there. It's hilarious.
Could you imagine losing that much money in 2 days?
No.
It seems like a bad pyramid scheme that went awry, right? It's like you figure it out, and it's like paying John taking from Paul to pay Jack, right? So it's like you're always going to be owing someone somewhere down the line. But what do you do? I mean, he still has more money than you and I have, but not as much as money as he originally had.
No. And then it's
a lot of money to lose.
It's a lot of money to lose. And then you look at people like Zuckerberg with Meta and how it's also in 20 years, we're going to look back at Zuckerberg. And he's either going to be the guy who saw something coming that nobody saw and is going to be like the master of the universe, or he's going to be the most broke man in the world.
Well, okay, so that's funny you said that. So Meta, Facebook, whatever, laid off a bunch of people because they said it wasn't profitable. Now, Twitter did the same thing a week ago, right? So Elon Musk goes in there and he starts eliminating jobs. He said that he requires his employees to work a 40-hour work week. Do you know how many people were working at Twitter that weren't working 40 hours?
Nobody. Yeah. Oh, I saw something.
Yeah. So like there was, when they did a deep dive into it, they found out that people were maybe logging in. They went to the office, but they were hanging out for an hour. But they were upstairs on like the foosball table, and they were at the office for 10 hours a day, but they were only doing about like an hour or two worth of work, right? Which that sounds good on paper, but that's these entitled millennials like who don't. What I have to work 40, I have to actually work every minute that I'm at my office. Yeah. That's how it works. You get paid for a 40-hour work week. You work 40. Now again, we all fuck around, right? We all, we do it, but we still get our work done. These people just hanging out at the bar on the roof of their office, just chilling, drinking lattes and playing, bean toss. And so all Elon did was go in there and be like, all right, we have X amount of people working. Can we reduce it so we can, keep the stock alive, right? So we don't go out of business.
Yeah.
And all these people are pissing and moaning. This one kid was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to afford my Tesla payments. Which is kind of ironic that the guy that fired you is the guy who invented Tesla. So like, you're sitting out there with your little box. You're like, oh, what am I going to do?
Well, Twitter has some things to iron out, though. Like the whole the blue check mark thing is backfiring. Like that's starting to fucking backfire.
Do you think so? I think that's actually an actual smart move. I think it gets rid of bots.
No, it's a smart move, but it's just not working out the way they wanted to. Like you pay $8 a month. What if you say you're LeBron James and you just have a person that's like LeBron James and you have a blue check mark?
Well, I think it has to. So I think you already have to have a check mark. And then
no, that's not what happened. Someone did that. That was on the news this morning. And then if you look closely at the name, it's like, no, it's definitely not LeBron.
Oh, all right.
But like, if you're only paying $8,
right? Maybe they gotta vet it out a little bit better than doing. I mean, I agree. I think if I was a celebrity, like Stephen King is like crying that he has to pay $8 a month to have a blue check mark. And then I love these celebrities who are like, I'm leaving. And then I've been kind of trolling them on Twitter. I've been checking them out. Like I did a list and I've been going to the Twitters every single day. And I keep going, I thought you were leaving. Why are you still here? I thought you were disactivating your account. What's going on? They'll never leave because it's the only source of getting things out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not used in the same manner to to send stuff out there. And in Twitch is like a quick 30-second video, right? It's like, but Twitter's like you could be sitting there and just be like, I hate everyone, blah 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 blah, and then you're done. But they'll come back. They'll pay the money.
Yeah. Yeah,
I get it though. I get why he's doing it. He's making it so it's like it's an elite, it's a premium service. Then you get like AOC's like, this is ridiculous. Freedom of speech. I have to pay a subscription, and like, ding dong. It's still free if you want your checkbox. You do. Yeah. If you want the prestige, on one of my credit cards, I pay $500 a year so I can have access to a lounge because I'm a prestige member. If I didn't want that, I could still fly that airline. You know what I mean?
It will get rid of some of those fucking bots. It's like Yahoo Chat all over again. Like that's been a problem too, because those things are like starting wars. Like you have they've been showing that you take the Russian and Chinese governments and they have divisions that will have different the left and the right, but they're bots right. And they'll start a fight, and then real people start joining sides with those bots, and it's really by the governments creating those.
Well, and then you get to wonder what's percentages the bots too, right? Elon said when he went to go buy it, they said it was only 4%, but then when he did a deep dive, it was closer to 20%. So the value of the company is garbage if it's just fake people and no one's actually using it. So it's like, okay, well, you make sure you get some value for what you're buying at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It will get rid of some garbage. I just kind of love seeing people losing their minds because they're kind of like whiny babies that can't get their way anymore.
Oh, big time.
But it's like if you're gonna leave Twitter, where are you gonna go? I heard there's nowhere else you can go. Like you gotta go to True Social. You're not gonna go to Trump's website, right? You're not gonna go do that.
Is that still active?
And it's not anything to write home about too. It's like it's kind of funny because it's like he built this thing and it just kind of it hasn't been picking up. It's kind of like everyone else. Like Twitter got in at the right time, like 15 years ago, and it's like Facebook too, right? It all came in around the same, and no one's ever going to kind of be able to duplicate that because it's kind of done, right? Because once it's over, no one's really. It's like MySpace. Once it's done, no one's going to do it again unless it's something newer and brighter, right? Yeah. Like MySpace was a stepping stone for Facebook. It was kind of like Facebook, but a little more advanced. Yeah. And then Twitter was like a Facebook Lite where you just send something out and you don't have to have a profile and pictures and shit, you know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm trying to think if you wanted to bitch other than Twitter, I guess maybe Reddit. Find a board there to bitch on.
Yeah, but you don't run it. You know that is like it's just a bunch of fucking it's just garbage on that place, right? It's like
there are some good communities, but
well, I'll go on like Reddit and I'll post like I'll do one of my videos for like the Wicked Explorers and I'll post it. Like say I did a video on like some mall, right? A dead mall. I'll post it on the dead mall and then I'll just get trolls. Like half the people are just trolling.
Oh no.
It's like dude, I'm just literally
back. Okay.
I'm just literally posting something that's the topic of this Reddit, thread. Dead malls. Here's a dead mall to check out. If you like it, if you don't, no one's telling you. If no one has a gun to your head, you have to watch it.
Well, you have to contribute to their room too. You can't just post stuff up because of spam.
Right, and that's what. Yeah, right. That's what I do. You like, you look, you share and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like you get the little points. They call it like I forget what that. It's like you get like coins for every time you do a good deed or something like that.
Yeah,
but. It's pretty funny. It's like some people like so today, right? So I went into a deep dive. So I don't know. Do you know Lauren Babbitt? Are you familiar with her? She's a representative for Colorado. She's a Republican.
Okay.
And so she's a cute chick, born again Christian. She is outspoken very much in the House of Representatives to the point where she's a little more loud than the rest of them, or whatever like that. Which fine, whatever.
What's her name?
So. Lauren Boebert, I think Bobart. She's a Colorado representative.
Yeah. Oh.
But she's cute, right? Glasses. She got a thing going on, right?
God, yeah. I'm in the glasses. Yeah, dude. This
right.
Is
yeah. Right. Like a secretary. So like she's like, so she got brought in 2022. 2020 she was elected in, right? So her and her husband own this. Yeah, that's her. Right there.
It looks like Lacey Chabert. Lacey Chabert. Yeah.
So she was losing up until noontime today, where she finally got like 300. She's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Her and Nicolas Cage are just hanging out right now. Looks like he's gonna eat her.
I'm just gonna put her right there.
Right there. There she is. Hey there. It's our first political guest on the show.
She looks like Lacey Chabert.
She's like, Nick's gonna eat me.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, her and her husband owned this restaurant, right? And the restaurant went out of business, but it was like a bar, or whatever. So I found their Facebook.
Your audio's clicking.
My audio.
Yeah, it's like clickety click when you're talking. That is not my end. Uh-oh. You're frozen. Arty's frozen. Lacey Chabert was just too much for him to take. I can understand that. Hey, back.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
I was going to say, I broke it with...
Oh, yeah. I had changed my internet source. It was... if I use that...
Oh, no! Well, Arty's gone. It's just me in the world, I think. As we're live. I mean, anybody who's seen Mean Girls, I mean, come on. That was probably one of the best scenes in the movie, right? Remember the Christmas scene? I do. It's pretty awesome. Hey!
Hey, back. There we
Hey,
go.
welcome back. Welcome back to the Arty 84 show.
It's how do I say it? What the hell's that? It's like I said, it's our first live broadcast, so everything's a little sketchy,
It
if you
is.
will.
We'll work out the kinks.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I actually had you on the wrong internet today. Actually, it's funny if you look at. I'm looking at YouTube right now. It's about like a 5 minutes behind, and you're just by yourself, broadcasting by yourself on YouTube.
I was talking to it. I didn't know what was happening, whether it was recorded, so I just kept talking.
Which actually, this new system is actually pretty good because if we ever have guests and one of them like fall out. Remember when I used to fall out and I was the host, it would just be done.
Yeah.
And we lost the whole conversation. With this, if one of us falls out, we can still keep the thing going. So.
Oh, cool. So I shouldn't pick my nose then. Gotcha.
Right, because I just was looking at you staring at the screen, talking to yourself for about a minute. So.
Well, I was talking about Mean Girls, and the Santa scene, because I was thinking about Lacey Chabert all of a sudden. How that scene in Mean Girls, where they're, remember the Christmas scene where they're dancing?
Oh, I love that. With the little skirts, the little bumps hanging out.
Yeah, come on, man. It was great. That was like the best part.
Who's your favorite Mean Girl out of the four of them? If you had to choose.
I've always been probably Lacey Chabert. I mean, Lindsay Lohan back in that time was pretty hot. Rachel McAdams isn't bad, but she's got too many moles. I'm sorry. It's like
what was the name?
The what?
No.
Say that again. Cutting out again.
What was the name of the movie?
Dude, I have no idea what you're saying.
Oh, so what was the girl you said?
I was talking about Lacey Chabert. There was four of them. So you had Rachel McAdams, Lindsay Lohan, and then the blonde. I know her name. Amanda Seyfried. Yeah, she's not bad. None of them are bad. Dude, your audio is jumping all over the place. Oh boy. Oh dear. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Sitting here drinking my beer. Hey, everybody. What's that? Just hanging out. His Arty's frozen. Maybe he's paralyzed. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll figure that out. We'll ask him. But yes. Well, it's almost Thanksgiving, and I hate it. Oh God. And there he is.
There we go. Yeah, no, the girl you were talking about was the exact same girl I would pick.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with any of them. I mean.
So, all right. So, Lindsay Lohan looked cute in that movie, I gotta say.
She is. That was like her prime time. Yeah.
Yeah. I would say, and you're right about Rachel McAdams with the moles.
Yeah, she's cute, but like, I don't know. She's got like too many moles on her neck and everything like that. I don't know. Just...
All right. So I brought up Lacey Chabert right now. I didn't even know that was her name, to be honest with you. She just said that. She's 5'2". She's from Mississippi. Hot Southern girl, right?
Yeah.
She's 40 years old. She's like older than us.
Well, she's like the queen of Hallmark movies. She's been on Hallmark like holiday movies the last like couple of years.
Dude, she was in Daddy Daycare in 2003.
She was the original voice of Meg on Family Guy.
Oh, really? Before
season 1. Yeah.
Really? Oh, interesting.
And then she backed out.
Because Meg is now
Mina Kunis.
Mina Kunis, that's right. Yeah. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Fun fact. How about this? Let's play a little game. Kill, marry, and bang.
I love this game. I could do this game all day. Let's we got
the mean girls.
Well, there's 4 mean girls though. That's a problem.
Right. So one's just going to be left outside in the cold.
Okay, one's going to be left to watch. Gotcha.
2 of them are going to be killed. So I guess you can kill 2 of them, I guess.
Now this is just going on 2004, not how they look now.
Right. This is watching the movie for the first time. You know.
Okay.
This is how you're gonna roll.
I'm pulling up a photo right now, only because I need some. Okay.
And you have to remember the one you marry, you can never bang. That's the little thing right there. So
okay, I'm fucking Lindsay Lohan because she's a redhead and she's probably crazy and wild.
okay,
Right. I am, dude. This is horrible. I'm killing Rachel McAdams only because she was a bitch in the movie. Like,
okay.
life's probably sweetheart, and I'm marrying Lacey Chabert.
I would have to, and then we have the other girl you got to kill. Obviously, Amanda, right?
I guess so. It sucks though. Like, that's a tough one. You know.
All right, so
I gotta go with the fucking the redhead because they're nuts.
So yeah, I'm
Right?
I'm agreeing with you 100%. I think that's exactly the way you should do it, right? Because Lindsay's gonna be wild. Lacey is gonna be a cute, like, trophy wife they can carry around. It'd be nice to have her by your side, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, you kill the rest. You kill Rachel and you kill the Amanda girl. So
yeah.
All right, that was easy enough, huh?
No challenges there.
That literally took no thought whatsoever. It's like, yeah, that's exactly how we're gonna do it. So,
oh fuck,
which makes 100% chance. I mean, that movie came out in
2004.
Huh?
Yeah.
20 years old, really?
Ugh.
Damn. And like, Rachel McAdams was like wicked old. She was playing someone like, because she's 43, so 20 years ago she was 23. So she was playing like a 16 or a 23.
I mean, if you're getting paid right, I'll play whatever age you want me to.
Well, it's like in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Cam was like almost 30.
Yeah, same with Matthew Broderick too. They were like really old.
Yeah, Broderick's pretty. Yeah. Matthew Broderick. I gotta tell you, did you see the new Hocus? Oh, speaking of Matthew Broderick's wife is obviously Jessica.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker. Did you see the new Hocus Pocus yet?
I did.
You did voluntarily, or did the girlfriend make you watch it?
It was kind of a collaboration. Here's the thing: like, I'll watch anything anyway, so it's like it was on. Watch it, see how it goes. It wasn't bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would agree.
So why did you watch it?
My kid is because my kid's into it.
Oh,
it was on Disney Plus, so it's like Halloween theme, and so we showed him the first one. And then he wanted to see the second one, so he's watching it. But like, I gotta tell you, the broads, they kind of look like they look like now. Like they didn't age very well.
No, I will say though, the chubbier one lost weight. She looks better.
She did. Yes. not Bette Midler and not Broderick's wife, but the other one, right? They kind of look scary at the long time. Yeah.
No.
I'm a little against Bette Midler, but I sucked it up to watch a little bit of it.
So wait, no, back up. You can't pin this on your kid. Let's go back. So he had to have watched the first one in the first place. So there had to have been a catalyst. Right. So
my mother made him watch it. Like she was like going through like Disney Plus, and like, Disney Plus will prepare like movies that are like the movie to watch, right? So like themed for the holidays and stuff. So she put Hocus Pocus on, which I think it's a little advanced for a 3-year-old. I don't think I let a 3-year-old watch it, but then the other day we're driving down the street and he's singing the Hocus Pocus song in the back of the seat. So it has some kind of. I go, is he gonna be afraid of middle-aged women with like big noses? Like we're gonna be walking to the supermarket, he's gonna be freaking out like it's a witch.
I mean, it's not bad. It is what it is. It was one of those movies that's just kind of like it's entertaining. It's not horrible. It's fine.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. It's when we were kids when that movie came out, it was like it was just a movie.
Oh, the equivalent of that is like Ernest Scared Stupid.
Right. Oh yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the equivalent of us, of our generation. It's like Ernest Scared Stupid. Yeah.
Ernest.
Gotta kill him
to jail. I can't believe Ernest started off as like commercial for a car dealership.
Oh, that's
that story, right?
Yeah.
He was he was doing this character for like a car dealership in Kentucky or something like that. And he had this whole character built up. It evolved into a whole like character for like a movie set. It was pretty crazy.
Well, actually, the guy who played him, Jim Varney? I think his name.
Jim Varney, yeah.
He was a huge character actor. He was big on like stage acting and stuff like that. He was never meant to be an actor. He was more a theater actor.
Right, yeah.
Which is kind of funny that he ended up being that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's and the poor guy died of like cancer young. He was only like 50 or something like that. So it's like But I remember watching the Ernest movies when I was a kid, and I always thought it was like touche because I always thought it was like a taboo to watch because I always thought it was dirty, but it really wasn't. It was just kind of like a weird like genre of movie, I guess you could say, right? It was very like it's a niche movie, right? It's like not a typical comedy, right?
I have a question though. I have a question. Who the fuck is Vern? Are you supposed to be Vern? He'd be like, hey Vern. Like, are you like Vern when he's talking to you?
Ah, that's actually a good question. Who the fuck is Vern?
Right? He's always like, hey Vern. It's like he's talking to the camera. Are you supposed to be Vern?
Or is it like the Larry the Cable Guy, like get him done? Maybe it's just like a thing he says.
I don't know.
I'm sure we could probably find it. I mean, you can't ask him because he's dead, but it's really tough to get an answer out of him not these days. But
it's worth a Google, I guess. I don't know.
Right, people are looking at me up here like I'm like some girl just came up to me and goes, "You guys doing karaoke tonight?" Apparently, they thought I was. Right? Guess they thought I was doing karaoke here doing the show.
So what's your playlist look like tonight?
I have a variety of country music. That's right. So if you're in the area, you might come down from 9 o'clock till 12 o'clock, 12:30. We'll be playing country music. Everything from 90s country to today. So
okay,
it's a nice elaborate playlist. I'll tell you that much.
On a side note, Vern is Ernest's unseen best friend and next door neighbor.
Oh, okay. Weird. Like an imaginary friend?
It doesn't say imaginary. This is
Well, we never see the Vern, right?
No, you never see him. He's just apparently there. His unseen best friend. I don't know. Know what I mean, Vern?
Interesting. Right? So maybe he's always there. Like maybe he's there in spirit, and we just don't. Maybe he's like maybe it's another personality.
I don't know.
It's fucking weird, man.
Very.
All right, well that's interesting. So we're starting to fill up here, and I see a lot of distressed passengers.
Look at that. I wish. So I don't know. Can you pan the camera around at all so you got a glimpse of what?
I can't because it's fixed on the laptop. I actually brought an external camera that it wasn't that good. So I was like, oh, but it'd be nice if I had like maybe I'll set up. I guess I need two computers to do a 2-camera shot. You just have like a live shot that's like while we're broadcasting kind of thing, maybe.
Yeah, I want to see bar shots and even though it's not cowboyish, some sombreros. You got your cowboy hat, right?
I do, but I also have a sombrero right here for you. If you really want.
There you go. I have one too. No, fuck you. I got a sombrero.
You got that big ass sombrero that you took from next to that time. Yeah. That's when I was DJing on Friday nights there. That place was fucking crazy. That was like one of the wildest freaking places ever. Yeah, that sombrero was probably 4 feet in diameter.
Hold on, I'll get it. We've got 1 second.
Yeah,
Nick, hold on.
I'm not even sure where the hell we even got it. To be honest with you, I'm like, I don't remember where it came from. All I remember is that it just showed up one day, and you're like, "Can I have that?"
God,
yeah.
It was the last night at Marge's. It was Oh God, it won't even show up.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
So it can't even show up on the camera.
Yeah, it's the biggest sombrero I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, it was we were about to close down. We were getting rid of some stuff.
Well, no, remember I forgot it, and then I had to pound on the door to go back in because I wasn't going to let it up.
That's right.
I also tried to rip the frog off. Was it a frog off the top of the? But it was cemented on.
Yeah, it was like a little like statue thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I climbed the chair to get up there, and I tried to pull it, thinking I could get it, yank it down, and it couldn't. It was bolted. I was pissed.
Was that the party we had when it was like they were closing down?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking that crazy. That night was crazy.
That was a fun night.
I Ubered home that night. I got so hammered. I just left all my shit there. I was like, I'm just gonna go home the next day, so I can be able to do this. What are you gonna do? You know.
True.
Oh shit. So what else we got? Oh, did you see where we talked about Twitter laying off, Facebook laying off, talking about the midterm elections. I'm sure a lot should happen between now and last time we broadcast.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you said August was the last time?
Yeah, it was August 6th was the last one I have on record.
Shit. August 6th.
And we had that kid who we had on before. He was like a little coked up when he came on. You know, he's like
Oh,
all
yeah.
over the
Well,
place. You know what I mean?
well, no, I thought he said he wasn't doing drugs anymore.
He was doing what?
Did he say he wasn't doing drugs anymore?
Well, he said he was. He was like kind of off rehab. Remember? And he was,
Oh, yeah.
like really like.
Yep.
He seemed a little too animated for my to not to be on anything.
True.
But maybe he just had that extra energy. Who knows? You know what I mean?
Maybe I would kill for that.
Oh yeah. Me most of the time during the day when I'm dozing off because I'm listening to classical piano music at like 2:00 in the afternoon.
I can't talk to you in the morning. You're kind of an ass in the morning. I don't even want to talk to you. You're just like quiet.
If I could just crawl into a cave in the morning, I would until like lunchtime.
Yeah, you have this condescending vibe to you in the morning. I don't even want to interact with you before 10 a.m.
Yeah, very tired.
You're not approachable at all before 10 a.m. I'm just going to tell you that.
So I'll put it this way. So Tuesday when I go in, I'm usually fine. Wednesday when I go in, I have 3 hours of sleep if I'm lucky.
Yeah. But you're chatty. There's one day of the week in the morning you're extremely chatty.
It'd be like a Monday or a Tuesday. Wednesday's definitely not because I'm on 3 hours of sleep. On Thursdays, I'm on 4 hours of sleep if I'm lucky. And tomorrow I'll probably be on 4 hours of sleep, but it's a little bit different. I'm not really working. I'm just kind of hitting music on a button, so it's like not like hard labor. I can still get home at a decent time. So
yeah.
But yeah, I can tell you one thing. I'm looking forward to taking some gummies tomorrow.
Yeah, same to that. Getting out of there like probably no later than 2, and that's probably conservative.
Well, hitting them. I got to think I'm going to play my afternoon because I got to pick up the kids at some point. But I might hit the casino up for a little while.
You should.
I might. Yeah, I've been there in a while. But the casino I need to go to is New Hampshire. But I think all the way to New Hampshire, come all the way back. It makes no sense at all. But I want to put my bets in for the week. But I guess I could do that Friday night.
I want to be out of there at 1, man. I want to be out of there at fucking 1.
Did he give you a time when we get out?
No, he just said you guys can leave early.
I guess when we finish everything, right? We could probably make so if we have like I gotta do some side work for the other big guy tomorrow. So
I cleared the queue before I left. There was nothing left.
Yeah, I see that. Nothing in there. So we should be all right for tomorrow. We may be able to find us somewhere beyond the sea. It'd be nice kind of long weekend.
Yeah, it's true. It'd
be nice if we kind of like just had the day off and just work a little longer on Monday. You know, that'd be nice.
Like
I'd do that.
people?
You know? Yeah, exactly. Normal people. Veterans Day is a weird holiday because like it should be like a Monday or a Friday. It should be like, but it's like you could have Veterans Day in the middle of the week. Like you could have be Wednesday.
Yeah.
Like it's a date. It's not a day, which it's really tough when you try to use it for like take advantage of a long weekend. You know what I mean? Like I don't know why they do that. I don't know why they just don't do it like, oh, it's the third Monday of every November, you know, or it's the Monday before Thanksgiving. Or even better, have it like the Friday after Thanksgiving so everyone has the long weekend.
That'd be awesome.
Like it's like, all right, you got Thanksgiving on Thursday, Veterans Day's on Friday, everything's closed for 4 days. Like done. Because the day after Thanksgiving, we're still kind of working sometimes. We're like logging in. We're like, you know, it's like a half day, but it's like be nice if it wasn't a day.
Yeah.
Just a theory. We have a lot of ideas on the show. How to officiate and voting, how to make holidays a lot better. Like maybe someone can listen to us and be like, oh, that's a fucking great idea. Maybe we should just do that, you know?
Yeah, but nobody will. They'll be like, it's always been that way forever. We're not going to change it.
Yeah. Like I'm sure we're not the only ones who came up with that idea. But
yeah, exactly.
The hell do I know? What do we know? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
All right. All right, sir. So we're getting close to the end. Anything you plug in? How's the Whirlwind Potato doing these days? Any contributions?
You know that. You know I'm not doing anything. I'm too busy.
I haven't seen anything. I don't know if you have anything in the works. Like anything you're putting
I got
together.
stuff in the works. I just been too busy with trades and like doing trading stuff. That's all I've been doing and working with people.
Like trading stocks?
Crypto. I've been big in crypto stuff, and I actually have a ledger. Tomorrow, this is gonna be funny. When I leave work tomorrow, I gotta come home, and I am terrified. Before I drink, before I take any gummies, before I do anything, I am moving my crypto onto a hard wallet, and I'm terrified because I want it after everything that happened with FTX and going under. Here's the thing: if a crypto like FTX and exchange goes under, your money that you put in is liable to be seized by them to pay off debt. It's not like a stock exchange. It is totally different ball. So the only way to do that is to own your own crypto and pull it off the exchange, buy it and then pull it off. So that is what I'm after everything that's happened with FTX. Voyager is one that went under too. I'm just protecting what I'm doing, and I am moving it onto a hard wallet. But I'm terrified because if you take that crypto off and put it to an address, your address on your ledger, you have to be 100% sure you are sending that to the correct address, because if you don't, you're not getting it back.
Right. You just lost money and you're missing it. Yeah.
So I'm going to send like several test sends, because it does cost money to transact. Not a lot.
Right.
But like I'm going to send like several little test transactions first before I send bigger ones, because I'm terrified of fucking
and none of it's not secured. So like if it goes under, you're fucked. You're in your own loss.
Yeah, I want to get it out. Like just get it out. And then cash it in if I need to, and put it back on the Coinbase when I want to cash it.
Well, there you go. So you have something to do tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. And then get fucking hammered behind.
There you go.
You, sir?
Well, there you go. So Evan will be doing that tomorrow. Maybe he'll get to a whirlwind potato video. It's been a little.
I will at some point. I got I've had a video I've been editing for a while, but I also need some new equipment to come for my phone, because I used my other phone before.
Yeah.
And there's no jacks in it. And wireless shit.
There you go. Yeah, right. Very good. All right. And you get me on the Wicked Explorers, where's Arty.com, Arty84.com, all that stuff, YouTube.
There it is.
Fucking nice to be back after 3 months. Hopefully we can.
It is.
One of these days you're gonna come in with your laptop and you'll sit next to me and we'll both be live on location, but we'll be able to stream. Because the camera would be weird if me and you were like this.
Yeah.
But if I had you sit next to me also live, we wouldn't get the delay. We would be able to still communicate, and we both have headphones on. So.
When are we doing the food thing? Remember you asked if I wanted some free food and like.
Oh yeah. So maybe so I'm DJing the day before Thanksgiving here. Like we're having a big party here, like So maybe if you want to, maybe we could do it before I start DJing. We could bang it out like before the show. We could do it during the show, maybe. I don't know.
I like it. Let's do it.
I'm fucking was planning for that day. So yeah, we'll get some pizza and some burritos. We'll do that. We'll do the show, and then I'll DJ, and it'll be a fucking night of fuckery. So
love it.
Sounds good to me.
Love it, my friend.
Perfect. All right, everyone out there. Well, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next week. Toodaloo. Bye.
Enjoy.